25. Now, I'm doing this live stream because I want to document our onion chives remnants here that we're going to reproduce and hoping that we will have bunch of onion chives in the next 3 4 months, so maybe like early 2026, like January. So let's get into it. So the thing you see there, those are the pots that we're going to use in planting these remnants of onion chives. So till the last part, we can still cover that one in the video, right? Yeah, we can still get it all in this angle from here to hit to there. So we have 7 pots together. So let's get into this. We'll start planting. I'm not sure if our pots can accommodate the remaining remnants of this onion chives, but if not, we'll try to produce or add 1 or 2 more pots. So I'm thinking if I can probably place five, five bulbs in each pot. Actually, I'm supposed to have a lot of this, but last summer I was not able to replant them. I was running out of time. It's July, August, not summertime. I think that was July, around July, August. So, all the onion chives that I harvested and about to be planted, I think they will rot. I was not able to replant them. Okay, YouTube friends, and tomorrow I'll be back to reality again in the world of work. I'll be working again full time as a teacher tomorrow. But this time our mixing is a bit, I would say, like far better than the previous planting because we added coffee ground this time. Coffee ground is good for plants that don't flower or bear fruits, but just a nitrogen sucker. Onion chives belong. Yeah, onion chives. Actually, most of the varieties produce flowers and seeds, but still, onion chives belongs to a group of vegetables that is a nitrogen sucker. And I think we have more onion chives bulbs left. So I think still need two or more pots. Okay, and I put these empty small pots on top to cover the soil because the chickens love to do soil bathing and it will damage the entire soil mixture here. So in order to avoid that, we have to put some safety measure for plants. I'm very optimistic to this planting at the moment, with your friends. I'm sure there will be like positive outcome to this. I'm supposed to buy long yard bean seeds yesterday, but then the store that I used to go and buy seeds with them, they're closed up until 29 because it's Chinese New Year. I think that the owner of that shop, seed center here in February, I think they're Chinese, so they're celebrating the vegetarian week this time until September 29th, this Wednesday. So yeah, I think we still need more pots. So I think I still have two more available here. But I'm not sure if next year is good. Probably yes, probably not. Not so sure. But I don't want these bulbs to be wasted again. So with that, we've got to use this pot. I think we only need one more. And it's enough. And we'll try to insert the other tiny ones. We will add that one to the pots that we have here. But this one is quite so the temperature is so hot right here. Yes. It's directly like facing to the sun. So there is a need of watering these onion chives right here. Okay. But I think some sort of experimentation with these tiny bulbs, whether these tiny bulbs will survive or not. So I think I will need another specific pot where I can plant these. So these are our like barrier to like serves as our cover for our onion chives. I think I need this pot right here. Okay. These pods are supposed to be used for planting on long yard beans, but since we don't have seeds yet, then we have to utilize this for our onion chives buds that are left over. We'll try to discover. I'm smelling somewhat that is smoking. Just about and the chickens. Okay, now we're about to finish it, so friends. The next thing and the last thing that we're going to do is to cover or protect these pots. Before doing that, we have to water first. And probably I will add some amount of banana puffs that we fermented and turned it into vinegar. But I think that is somehow like I'm not sure about the temperature of it, if it's comfortable for the onion chives to dry. I'll try to check. So I think these two pots here, we're going to move that one near the potato tree, near the pot where I just planted the air layered branches of lemon cedar tree that now they're separate plants, 6 of them together with the original mother plant. We have 7. They're surviving, hoping that they will grow bigger and bloom, and hoping to see more progress to that before the end of this year. If that happens, our front yard will be a place that is like a place that is good to like look at, to view, and to walk around and appreciate the outcome of our hard work here. I still consider myself like a lazy person this semestral break, but despite of that, still I was able to do like something like kind of progress in our front. We've been able to like replant sweet potatoes for 2 varieties in 2 locations, and we have these onion chives because the calamansi tree we had planted them like a month ago before the semester break. And I think I repotted the taro plant and do some cleaning around. And I'm still looking forward that I can spend my weekend time in our garden enclosure. It's still messy, a lot of debris, a lot of unwanted vegetation that we have to remove, repotting, remixing the soil, and then we will be adding more cow's manure, and we have to buy that one too. Additional cow's manure, probably 5 to 10 sacks of cow's manure, and maybe 4 or 5 bags of chicken's manure. We have to mix it together, and then we will have more plants and seeds growing this season, this last quarter of 2025, and hoping that this coming December we will have a lot of food to eat. But actually, during the time that I repotted and remixed the soil in the pots where we planted our sweet potato here, if you see this straight here where I am watering right now, we've got a lot of tubers, and indeed we had a good harvest. Actually, I've been harvesting these pods of tubers here, sweet potato, like twice already before the last few days. That was the end, and that was the third time where we're still able to harvest good sizes of sweet potatoes. And like maybe a pail of sweet potato. My wife is even worried, like if we can consume it all, or we have to ask some of our friends to get some tubers. We boil them, we stir fry. Yeah, it's rich in fiber and carbohydrates, and it's all natural, organic grown, which is really safe to eat. So that's the thing that I'm not. I would not use the word flaunt or brag, but that's the thing that I can assure you that all the food that we're growing here, they are organically grown. So I don't use chemicals 100%. Because I'm the one eating my produce. Why should I put poison into it? Why? I'm killing myself? It's a suicide. I want to live longer, like 100 years, and even probably beyond 100 years old. So with that, I have to really look after my food that I'll be placing and putting on the table. And besides that, I don't eat meat because I vomit every time I eat meat. Therefore, I have no other choice but to get my hands on the garden, planting vegetables because I'm not so sure. I cannot guarantee it. All vegetables in the fresh market, in the supermarket, like if they're all safe to eat. Well, most farmers are using chemicals because they need money and it is their means of livelihood. So I understand that they have to make a lot of, not a lot of money, but at least to help them survive and probably thrive. So they use chemicals. But if you're mindful about your health, then you can grow your own food. Why waste your time to go to the fresh market that consume a lot of time and money if you can do shopping right in front of your garden in your front yard at home? If you can do shopping with vegetables and fruits right in front of your garden or in your backyard, then why don't you do it if you have the opportunity to do it? Yeah, I'm a lazy person, but still I'm doing this kind of thing, and it's been like I have documented like half of my experience and work in the garden because back in 2012, 2013, when I was still working in the university, I was not into social media. I don't know how to upload video, but I just love gardening. Talking to myself with the plants in the garden like almost every morning and afternoon, every day, 7 days a week. But I was not able to I don't have the interest yet to document my activities. But then, like early of 2019, yeah, early of 2019, not that far, not that too old. Early of 2019, I started documenting, and there were years in between that I was so lazy and discouraged about gardening, and then I like stay on the sideline a bit, and then come back later. But I'm hoping that this, like, from onwards, like from now onwards, that I will stay active in the garden. Besides, I'm doing poker tournaments, I do forex trading, and I work as a full-time teacher at the same time. I'm quite preoccupied every single day. My wife is quite busy with all her extra tutorial classes in town. And like an hour after this live streaming right now, I'll be picking her up. Usually she's the one driving the car, but today we scheduled to do some car wash with our car. It's a bit dirty already because of our like way in to the house from outside. It's muddy, especially during rainy season. But right now we didn't have rain for a couple of weeks already, so I decided to schedule a car wash. And since tomorrow will be the first day of work, back to school as a teacher. So with that, I have to like drive my wife to work, and I'll be picking her up an hour later. And then after this, I'll be continuing my work to finish the syllabus and the lesson plan for the second semester. The school is a bit stricter right now, but yeah, it's fine. Well, I'm still trying to develop and invest myself into learning poker and develop more about my experience in trading forex. Though I started to have some substantial result in a positive way in forex, but not that much. The portfolio is still small, still tiny account compared to the institutional traders. And I'm dreaming that one day, because I'm not committing myself to be a full-time teacher until I get old, I want to like live life to the fullest as long as I'm still young. Now I'm 39, not really that young, getting old. But still I have several decades left to my existence. And so I don't have to miss any wasted years again in the coming years. I have to like maximize every possible potential that I have in me and learn everything that is quite essential and necessary for survival and for thriving into this challenging world. And you can do the same, no? Okay, so after this, I think we put too much of water already. We're going to add um, those banana pops I mentioned to you. Okay, so I'll be back. Yeah, this is the banana pops. I told you that we fermented for like 5, 6 months, and then the end result we squeeze it out. We squeeze it out, and the juices that came out from this ripe banana fruits. Now this one turns into pulp. We squeeze it out. It's already dry, kind of wet, moisted, something like. And then we turn it into vinegar. I put spices. Well, I cannot show you the process in a live video or in a video. It's a secret. Yeah, it's pretty delicious and nutritious. So I'm thinking that maybe that can be one of my products if I will set up a company with capital in the future. So I cannot disclose the process of it. But we're fermenting ripe bananas and we turn it into vinegar, organic vinegar. Of course, we have ingredients and spices after we squeeze all the juices. And then we store that one in a jar, in a glass bottles for safekeeping and for longevity. And then we use it to like season our food. And now we have these banana pops right here, and we're going to use this as an organic fertilizer to our onion chives. So we have to place this one in between because I know like as this one can start to decompose, this will produce some kind of heat and that heat might be detrimental to our onion chives. So to avoid any damage of our onion chives, in order not to rot the onion chives bulbs, then we have to put a distance in between these banana pups and our onion chives bulbs. But this is really a good source of nutrients and yeah, nutrients, like kind of food for our onion chives as they start to thrive. They start to survive and thrive into this new environment. And aside from that, I mentioned to you again, I also mix with dried baked coffee ground in the mix to make sure that we have a guaranteed positive result for this planting. Well, I will be providing update to this planting, YouTube friends. Né? I'll assure you. So we'll move that one here because it's really base. Banana pops right here. And the soil is so soft. And the secret of maintaining the softness of your soil, you have to moist that one by watering and not skipping every single day. Because if you skip one morning, the soil starts to harden and it is really difficult to get into the original softness of it. I worry to one of our roosters here, like is suffering from a Marek's disease, and the rooster could hardly breathe, and you can hear the rooster like struggle to make a noise. After this, I have to feed our little rascals there, our little chicks. I think I have to move this one here. This one too. So that we have a convenient space for our car whenever we arrive home. I have to like reach until this point, until this spot before I send it backwards to inside the shade in the garage. Okay, we still have 5 more pots that we have to some banana puffs. This will act as the first set of fertilizer for our onion chives. And then after a week, we're going to start adding some organic, real organic fertilizer that is rich in nitrogen. For a guaranteed result that these chives will thrive here.ทั่วๆเหรอเดี๋ยวสนใจเนี่ยI put too much. Oh, we're in the last. You're too fast. Okay. Now time to do the cover right on top. Still need 12. I don't know how many I have here. 5. Wow, 12. Wow. Seems like I have counted this one. But actually I just randomly picked this up right there near the taro plant. It was luck. Exactly 12. Quite confusing. Okay, so but we still need 2 more here. So not that quite. We've got 12 intended for the 3 pots, but I failed to see this one. Still need 2 more here. Okay. So we're done for this planting for the onion chives, but I think I have to apply or add some banana pups to our pots that we're going to use for planting another set of okra or lady finger plant. Which one? I think lady finger plant. Okay, so I will show you to that, and we will place the pots here. So these are the pots that we're going to put some banana pups. Got six of them, and we still have two pots where I'll be no, just five. I lost the seed. So there's like mm, not half, but like above 1/4 size of soil inside, and we're going to add banana pups into that, and then after planting the okra seeds here, which I still have to buy that one in store, or I'll try to harvest the dried ones here in the last season of planting. I don't know if the quality, if the quality is good for a new plants for the second generation seeds. I'm not so sure, but we'll try. So we'll have that two options. Either I have to buy new seeds from the store together with the seeds that I'll be buying for our long yard beans that we're going to replace it. And the trellis with pumpkin that we planted last season, but it didn't work well. It produced fruits, but it didn't like realize into a big one. Like it rots later because during that was during rainy season. So pumpkin is not good for rainy season. Usually, it the time of planting like sometime uh, like when you're approaching to summer, when the rain the amount of rainfall is not that too much anymore, then you start seeding and planting pumpkin. And when the rain stops, then you'll have the full sunshine every single day as you are approaching to the summer season, when it's good for pumpkin. But that was not the seeds that I tried to grow. It's not from the one that I'm planting. It just grew naturally there from the rubbish uh, from my wife's cooking in the kitchen. So I was just trying if I can grow despite of the rain, but it didn't. So right now, I think it would be good if I'll be planting pumpkin as well, right? So yeah, fingers crossed. Let me think. If I will plant pumpkin, it would be nice as well. But yeah, because it is October, so I'm considering to replant pumpkin there. But the problem, okay, now I realize the problem is that I still have two big pots right here that I can use for the pumpkin. And probably I have to uh, move out those two pots there that originally used to house the pumpkin plants, but now I replace it with calamansi tree. The earlier branches I already removed from the mother plant, and now they're new plants, new calamansi plants right there. on a baby stage. So probably I have to remove that and replace the pots, these empty pots here, and then plant pumpkin again for the second time, hoping that I will see positive result for that. We'll see. We'll try to do that, and so probably I can mix the pumpkin and the long yard beans. Yeah, the pumpkin on the other side, the left side, and the right side will be the pumpkin. I don't know. Let's see if we can do that kind of adjustment there. Wait for a while, YouTube friends. Don't have to break the hose here. Okay, we're good. Since banana pops is rich in potassium, which is responsible for fruiting and flowering, then we will have to put more to these pots because we'll be planting okra or ladyfinger plants here. We'll be adding cow's manure later after the okra seeds come out from its embryo, and once they start appearing above the ground, above the soil, then we'll start adding cow's manure until we fill in this empty space in each of these spots. These two pots here, the other one is still there. It's a different story. It's almost like full. We can still add banana pops to that. Yeah, even we're still lazy, even we're lazy, but still we're able to do something productive in our garden before the end of this day. And before the end today, and we'll get back to work tomorrow. Hey, oi. Okay, and now with your friends, we have to move to the next part right here. So here you can see we have this limoncito tree. Okay, and we're going to put these banana pods right here into our new growing calamansi tree. This is rich in potassium, and this is good for our developing and growing limoncito tree. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I still have to feed my little chicos at the back of the house. Good. Uh-huh. We're good, we're good. Uh-huh. Okay. Whew. Then, yeah. Ooh. Oh, we still have more here. I think we will put some. We will put some to the mother plant. I don't know if it's visible. There, the mother plant. Ugh. So we'll divide this one for the remaining three. Limoncito tree there. Okay. Enough for that. We're going to move to this area here. See the fruit? Healthy one. I just planted this here from its mother plant like a month ago. Yeah, likely a month ago. With your friends. I put this cover because I really I extremely trying to avoid the chicken's wrath. You're stepping into my sweet potatoes again. Psh, hi. Go, 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 go. Psh, sha, sha. Ah. Yee. Ah, brocals. Uh-huh. Was it like that? Can't remember now. Okay. There. We have this. Ha. See. This is our fifth new planted calamansi tree that we originally layered back in July of this year. No, no, not July, but late of June. And then we remove it from its mother plant and we transferred it here like around September. So this is our last, the sixth calamansi tree. I don't know if you, I think it's not visible in the camera, so I have to turn around the camera there. Oh shit. My hands are both dirty. Okay, there. This is our last hoping that there are surviving chili jalapeno here. Usually it runs after. I think we have three. Well. Well, probably I put this last scoop of banana pops right into the trunk of the base trunk of this chili pepper. Will be a good food for you, huh? I think right now it's five. Aiming for five. Mhm. So, YouTube friends, thank you for watching. For stopping by and joining us in our live stream. So I hope to see you in the next time around, and probably I'll start having a water watering our garden in the wee hours series. I don't know if I can start it tomorrow because I have to like burn the midnight oil tonight in finishing up my syllabus and lesson plans. But we'll try. If we'll be able to wake up like 4 a.m. or 4 in the morning, then I'll do live stream like half an hour, like 30 minutes long of live stream with the theme, with the title every morning, watering our garden in the wee hours series. So we'll try to start it tomorrow, hoping that I can. But if not, then I apologize in advance. I'm still trying to catch up. I'm still human, and I have only one body in which I need to do a lot of adjustments as well with my, and I'm not good at time management. So, but I'll try if I can do it tomorrow morning. If I can start it tomorrow morning. If not, then we'll have another morning. So, see you once again in the next live stream. Bye bye.